Are you prepared to elevate your consciousness and embrace the blissful vibrations of the new earth? In this video, we'll delve into the 10 essential things you must release to unlock your full potential and harmonize with the higher frequencies of this new reality. Letting go of old patterns, beliefs, and attachments is vital for your spiritual growth. By releasing what no longer serves you, you create space for growth, transformation, and a deeper connection with the divine. Get ready to explore these profound shifts that will liberate you from the constraints of the old paradigm and propel you into the realm of the new earth. Before we begin, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement helps us continue spreading these crucial messages and inspiring others on their journey to enlightenment. Now, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Firstly, we must release our attachment to material possessions. On the new earth, there's a fundamental shift away from the consumer-driven mindset and overindulgence in physical belongings. Instead, we embrace a life of deeper meaning, simplicity, and spiritual connection. Letting go of attachment to possessions allows us to travel lighter and freer, freeing ourselves from the entrapment of materialism. Attachment to possessions often stems from a perceived lack or emptiness within ourselves that we attempt to fill with external things. However, the new earth teaches us that true fulfillment comes from within, rather than from external possessions. By shedding attachments to superfluous material goods, we create space for what truly matters: a presence, stillness, and appreciation for the beauty around us. This doesn't mean living in deprivation, but rather consciously curating our physical belongings. Adopting a less is more mentality, we keep only what enhances our life experience and brings us joy. For example, we may choose to cultivate a capsule wardrobe of high quality, timeless pieces that spark joy, rather than cluttering our closets with clothes we hardly wear. When it comes to home goods, electronics, and gadgets, we must be discerning about what we allow to take up space and energy in our sacred home environment. A beneficial practice is to systematically go through our belongings and ask of each item. Ask yourself, does this uplift my spirit, or is it just gathering dust? If it no longer serves you, bless it and let it go. Whether through donation or responsible recycling, this act of life laundry lifts energetic stagnation and heaviness. Embrace the ethos of using things rather than hoarding them. On the new earth, where our priorities shift, investing in experiences takes precedence over compulsive shopping or chasing the latest trends. Instead, we channel our finances towards enriching experiences like travel to broaden our perspectives, courses to elevate our consciousness, workshops to hone our gifts, or causes aligned with our values. While the concept of elevating consciousness and embracing higher frequencies sounds enticing, it's essential to approach such ideas with a critical mind. While letting go of old patterns and beliefs can indeed be liberating, it's important not to dismiss critical thinking and skepticism in the pursuit of spiritual growth. True growth comes from a balanced approach that acknowledges both the spiritual and rational aspects of our existence. When a possession no longer sparks joy, as Marie Kondo advises, release it with gratitude, making space for new energy to flow into your life. Living simply, clearing energetic clutter, and being discerning about your financial investments liberates you from the grip of materialism. This creates room for the true prosperity of the new earth in abundant inner life, spiritual sustenance, and the realization of our interconnectedness as children of the cosmos. Letting go lightens your load, paving a path of beauty, grace, and awakening. Furthermore, to fully embrace the vibration and consciousness of the new earth, one of the most profound shifts we must make is releasing the harsh judgments we place on others. The new earth is a state of being anchored in compassion, acceptance, and understanding. On this journey, it's crucial to let go of our instinct to instantly dismiss or condemn others simply because their reality differs from our own. Society and our ego have conditioned us to quickly judge and categorize people based on superficial factors like race, religion, gender expression, socioeconomic status, or personal choices. However, the new earth beckons us to transcend these limited labels and simplistic categorizations. Instead, we're called to open our hearts and minds to truly see and accept the divine light within every soul we encounter. Even if we can't fully resonate with or understand their way of being, We can choose compassion for the totality of their experiences that have shaped their truths and perspectives. Embracing curiosity about others' realities, rather than instantly dismissing them as wrong or inferior, is key. This doesn't mean we must adopt beliefs that don't align with ours, but it does require engaging in open and respectful dialogue. By asking questions, listening deeply without judgment, and being open to expanding our own perspectives, we create space for growth and transformation through these encounters. Releasing harsh judgments of others liberates us from the self-imposed prison of prejudice, fear, and lack of acceptance. We begin to recognize the beauty and richness of the human experience, understanding that each person's journey holds profound wisdom and medicine if we choose to receive it with humility. On the new earth, we embrace the spiritual truth of radical equality and interconnectedness as souls on a journey of growth and evolution. Our perceived differences are merely beautiful expressions of the infinite creativity of the divine. When we release judgment, we can celebrate and honor the unique songs that each soul brings to the symphony of life. This journey is about continually opening our hearts, checking our need to be right, and choosing courage over fear in our interactions. It's an ongoing practice of empathy, kindness, and holding space for each person's sovereign selfhood and truth. As we peel back the layers of judgment, we unleash profound healing and foster deeper connections with others, recognizing and embracing each other as divine reflections. On the journey to the new earth, one of the profound shifts we must undergo is releasing the incessant need to control every aspect of our lives. Much of our human suffering stems from our desperate attempts to steer every outcome according to our ego's narrow desires and fears. The new earth invites us into a state of profound surrender and trust in the present moment. When we cling to control, we resist the natural flow of life and remain in a constant state of anxiety, mentally battling against what is, in an attempt to impose our will. Instead of rigidly trying to control every situation based on our ego's desires, we learn to embrace the unpredictable unfolding with curiosity and trust. Softening our grip, we let go of our preconceived notions of how things should be and remain open to the opportunities and lessons that present themselves. This shift allows for beautiful synchronicities and growth to emerge that we could have never planned with our limited perspective. On the new earth, we make the spacious choice to surrender our ideas of how everything must be and develop a trusting relationship with the intelligence of the present moment. Flow happens when we are not trying to force any particular outcome but remain attuned to the promptings of our deepest wisdom. This isn't a state of complete inaction but one of conscious alignment and being guided by the universe in co-creating our reality. A beautiful practice is to consciously surrender our need for control each morning, taking a moment to align our energy, intentions, and state of consciousness. From there, we take inspired action while holding our plans lightly, with the wisdom to recognize if we're forcing rather than flowing with the higher forces at play. Embracing each other as divine reflections. On the journey towards the new earth, we're called to release the incessant need to control every aspect of our lives. This desperate grasping and white-knuckling stems from our ego's narrow desires and fears, leading to much human suffering. Instead, the new earth invites us into a state of profound surrender and trust in the present moment. When we cling to controlling outcomes, we resist the natural flow of life, remaining in a constant state of anxiety and mental turmoil as we try to forcefully insert our desires. This mindset closes us off from the wisdom and magic that emerges when we allow events to unfold organically. Surrendering opens us to a far grander potential, where beautiful synchronicities and growth can emerge that we could never have planned with our limited perspective. On the new earth, we make the spacious choice to surrender our rigid ideas of how everything must be and develop a trusting relationship with the intelligence of the present moment. Flow happens when we are not trying to force any particular outcome but remain attuned to the promptings of our deepest wisdom. This isn't a state of complete inaction but one of conscious alignment and being guided by the universe in co-creating our reality. We focus on calibrating our energy, intentions, and state of consciousness, then take inspired action from there, holding our plans lightly with the wisdom to recognize if we're forcing rather than flowing with the higher forces at play. A beautiful practice is to consciously surrender our need for control each morning, allowing space for the wisdom of the present moment to guide us. Take a few conscious breaths and declare, I am not in charge today. I open myself to being guided by the unfolding present moment towards my highest growth and alignment. Stay attuned to the synchronistic cues that arise to guide your path each day. On the new earth, uncertainty about the future is no longer something to combat but a sacred portal into infinite possibility. Let go of control and trust in the wisdom of how your life is unfolding, preparing to be delightfully surprised by the magical new landscapes that emerge. Now, let's talk about negative self-talk. It's one of the biggest energetic weights holding you back from ascending to the new earth. In this vibrant realm rooted in unconditional self-acceptance and compassion, any harsh critical inner voices about your worth or abilities simply cannot exist. To make this shift, you must become acutely aware of negative self-talk patterns and intentionally replace them with positive affirmations. Negative self-talk is insidious. It's that mean inner critic that puts you down, calls you names, and erodes your confidence and self-esteem. It blinds you to your true divine magnificence. On the new earth, there's no room for such diminishing, constricting thought patterns. It operates from a consciousness of unity, love, and intrinsic worth, celebrating and honoring the sacred uniqueness of every being. Negative self-judgments rooted in fear and separation cannot exist there. To anchor yourself in these new earth frequencies, you must do the step-by-step work of noticing and releasing all negative mental narratives about yourself. Bring compassionate awareness to those harsh inner voices. Where in your psychology, wounding, and conditioning do they originate? Meet them head-on with love and understanding, knowing that they no longer have power over you in this new paradigm of existence. Instead of responding to belittling thoughts with more self-attack, try understanding them with compassion. When you notice a demeaning thought arise, like "I'm so stupid" or "I'm bound to fail," intentionally stop and rephrase it into an affirmation of your divine nature. For example, say to yourself, "I am wise and capable, growing with each experience," or "I am taking a courageous step, and all lessons serve my evolution." Replace all negative assertions with positive, loving ones. Initially, this retraining of your inner voice may feel unnatural or even fake. That's okay. It's like strengthening a mental muscle. The more you flex your ability to reject negative narratives and reframe them positively, the more it will become an empowered new habit. Your reality will begin shifting in profound ways. On the new earth, negative self-talk is simply not tolerated because it holds no truth in the unified consciousness. Your essence understands itself as whole, worthy, and infinitely creative, not flawed or less than. Embracing this reality frees up tremendous energy previously wasted in self-diminishment. Notice when you lapse into berating yourself over perceived mistakes or insecurities. Meet that fear and pain with gentle self-compassion and reassurance, as you would with a hurting child. Remind yourself that you are doing the best you can, learning and growing from every experience, and deeply loved always. Positive self-regard means seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine, dropping the self-punishing tapes, and realizing that you are a beloved expression of the one life/source/creator. You are inherently lovable and serving a unique role in this great cosmic unfolding. Own and celebrate that. The new earth holds a new thought instruction for humanity, one of high self-acceptance, empowerment, and responsibility. There is no space for negative self-diminishment there. Make the choice to notice and actively replace any harsh, belittling self-talk with affirmations honoring the truth of who you really are, wise, worthy, and here to blossom into your greatest, most radiant self. That's how you make the vibrational shift. Holding on to narratives from childhood or previous partnerships, including resentment, anger, sadness, or limiting beliefs about yourself instilled during those times, creates ongoing suffering. Reliving those emotions and stories over and over again prevents your current side from being wiped clean. These energetic cords manifest as obsessive thoughts about past partners or family members who wronged you, draining your vitality and keeping you in a disempowered victim state. On the new earth, you make the courageous choice to completely forgive and release any person, situation, or experience that harmed you, prioritizing your own liberation. You understand that continuing to grasp those dense cords only perpetuates the cycle of re-experiencing that wounding. Through conscious self-work like meditation, journaling, or ceremony, You take radical responsibility to alchemize those heavy emotions and energies once and for all. Visualizing cords of light severing any toxic attachments and filtering unresolved traumas through your heart center allows them to finally be washed clean. An essential mantra is, I release all that no longer serves my highest path with love and gratitude for the lessons. As you engage in this profound release work, you allow for the full blossoming of your personal sovereignty. Liberated from living in the past or obsessing over what could have been different, you inhabit your power in the sacred now moment, focusing your life force on what you're currently manifesting and calling into being. On the new earth, you step into your true embodiment as a conscious creator being, no longer bound or identified by what has happened before. With every breath, your infinite potential stretches out before you, embracing the fullness of this new rebirth. Now, let's talk about the ego's incessant need to be right. Releasing this rigid mindset is crucial on the path to the new earth as it creates separation, conflict, and obstructs you from open-minded curiosity and unity consciousness. When you cling to needing to be right, you shut yourself off from the infinite perspectives and wisdom that others have to offer, missing out on opportunities for growth. Expanding your awareness can enhance your ability to engage in authentic dialogues where both parties benefit from vulnerable sharing. The need to prove oneself right often arises from deep-seated insecurities or fears of being judged as inadequate. However, on the new earth, you come to understand that every perspective holds elements of truth. Instead of engaging in combative debates to assert your viewpoint, you approach discussions with an open heart and genuine curiosity. Seeking to understand different perspectives. You acknowledge that each individual is both a learner and a teacher in the eternal journey of growth. Releasing the need to be right creates fertile ground for collaboration, innovation, conflict resolution, and the evolution of humanity. On the new earth, you embrace the diversity of truths held by each person, recognizing them as valuable contributions to our collective awakening. Now, let's explore the issue of comparing oneself to others. Participating in competitions, feeling envy, and making judgments based on comparison can create significant barriers to recognizing the unique brilliance within each individual. The new earth values and respects the sacred individuality of every person. When you engage in comparisons, you confine yourself to arbitrary categories of superiority or inferiority, winning or losing. This mindset of lack and scarcity disconnects you from your inherent worth and self-acceptance, leading to a focus on external measures like relationships, careers, appearances, and achievements. The ego's constant craving for validation hinders you from fully embracing your inner sanctity. However, on the new earth, you come to understand that every soul's journey unfolds uniquely, with its own miraculous timing and expression. Comparing your path to others becomes futile as you realize your incomparable essence. You learn to release envy, competition, and the urge to mold your journey based on someone else's external display. Instead of diminishing yourself in comparison to a friend's success, you wholeheartedly celebrate their achievements, recognizing their brilliance as a reflection of your own. On the new earth, you break free from the cycle of fruitless comparison, finding profound reverence and gratitude for your current circumstances. From this grounded perspective, others' journeys become sources of appreciation rather than distorted measures of success. A transformative practice is to notice when comparison or competitive urges arise and consciously redirect your focus back to your own sacred path. Marvel at the miracle of your existence and embrace your unique perspectives and soul expression. See others' paths as diverse manifestations of the universe's infinite creativity. In the new earth paradigm, you stand in unwavering self-acceptance, championing your unique qualities while honoring the brilliance that flows through every being. There's no need to diminish yourself to accommodate insecure comparisons. Embrace what makes you beautiful and celebrate the unique expressions of the divine in all beings. Your path and theirs are harmoniously intertwined, forming a unified symphony of love and wondrous reciprocity. To truly ascend and thrive on the new earth, it's essential to relinquish the habit of blaming others for our circumstances, perspectives, and emotional states. Blaming is a tempting defense mechanism that can make us feel like victims, robbing us of our personal power. On this new earth, Victimhood has no place. We must take full ownership of our roles. Blaming others may seem like an easy way out when things don't go as planned or when negative emotions arise. It's natural to want to shift responsibility onto external forces, but the reality is that our emotions and perspectives stem from within. While external circumstances may trigger us, we always have the choice in how we interpret and respond to them. Continuing to blame external factors strips away our personal power and keeps us trapped in cycles of circumstances and emotions we wish to break free from. It's like being stuck in a jail cell with the key to freedom within reach but refusing to pick it up. Blame keeps us in a limited, disempowered state. To exist on this new earth, we must pick up the key of radical self-responsibility. We must embrace the belief that we alone are responsible for our reality, including our thoughts, emotions, and life circumstances. This isn't a burden but a source of true empowerment. Taking full responsibility means acknowledging and investigating our inner landscape with honesty, curiosity, and compassion. By understanding the roots of our reactions and addressing them within ourselves, we can break free from cycles of pain, fear, and lack. When we make this profound inner shift to achieve full responsibility, external circumstances no longer have the power to throw us off balance. We can navigate life's challenges with wisdom, acceptance, and creative possibility. This is the path of true liberation and ascension. On the new earth, mastery is essential, and it demands that we take full responsibility for our reality as conscious creator beings. This means letting go of the inclination to blame others, complain about how things should be, or make excuses. Instead, we're called to delve into our internal triggers and emotional knots with honesty and care, anchoring ourselves in true self-responsibility. It's not always easy to relinquish the tendency to blame, but doing so opens up vast new landscapes of freedom, self-love, and creative power. By reshaping ourselves, we have the power to reshape our reality. Rather than looking outward to judge or blame, we're encouraged to turn inward with radical compassion and responsibility. This is how we actively participate in co-creating the new earth from the inside out. Another crucial step in aligning ourselves with the frequencies of the new earth is to sever the energetic cords that bind us to lower, denser vibrations of negativity. These cords act like anchors, weighing us down and hindering our ascent to higher realms of consciousness. We often reinforce these negative energetic cords through habitual patterns of complaining, gossiping, and consuming media filled with violence, anger, and fear. Indulging in these behaviors tunes us into those dense lower vibrations, strengthening the cords and trapping us in lower emotional states. To transcend this, we must consciously tune out of these frequencies by discontinuing the habits that perpetuate the negative cords. Complaining and gossiping breed negativity, resentment, judgment, and separation, while violent media fills our minds with fear and aggression. By making a concerted effort to shift away from these negative patterns and tune into higher frequencies of positivity, love, and compassion, we can sever the energetic cords to negativity and align ourselves more fully with the transformative energies of the new earth. The constant bombardment of negative stimuli, whether through media, gossip, or complaining, desensitizes us to aggression and normalizes fear-based realities. It's crucial to become hyper-aware of our thoughts, words, and media consumption to avoid veering into negativity or darkness. Instead of dismissing or repressing negative emotions, redirect your mind towards uplifting thoughts, words, music, shows, or literature that elevate your energy and raise your vibration. By persistently pivoting away from negativity and towards higher vibrations aligned with love, peace, creativity, wisdom, and unity consciousness, we can loosen the grip of negativity and align ourselves with the new earth's frequencies. To fully embrace the essence of the new earth, we must let go of the relentless pursuit of perfection. Perfection is an illusion that only leads to suffering, born from the ego's desire for control. Embracing our perfectly imperfect nature allows us to appreciate the beauty and wisdom inherent in the natural unfolding of life. Understanding that we are all in a constant state of evolution and growth, like nature itself, frees us from the unrealistic demands of perfection. By accepting our imperfections and embracing the journey of growth, we align ourselves with the transformative energies of the new earth, paving the way for multidimensional existence in a reality rooted in love, compassion, and authenticity. As we embrace vulnerability and authenticity, the grip of perfection loosens, and we begin to celebrate life's messy unfolding instead of holding it to sterile ideals. We realize that profound beauty, growth, and evolution often arise from the places we've been conditioned to judge as imperfect or broken. On the new earth, we let go of the shackles of perfection, incorporating self-compassion, acceptance, and a constant beginner's mind into our daily existence. In this vibration, we spiral in an infinite upward cycle, not because we finally achieve perfection, but because we transcend the need for it altogether. While shedding old patterns, beliefs, and attachments isn't always easy, it's a necessary step in spiritual evolution. By embracing these profound shifts, we liberate ourselves from the confines of the old paradigm and unlock our full potential to experience the blissful vibrations of this new reality. It's important to trust the process, have faith in our inner strength, and know that we are supported every step of the way. As we integrate these teachings into our daily lives, we align more deeply with the divine essence of the new earth, radiating love, light, and harmony to all those around us. Our spiritual growth is an ongoing process, and there's always more to explore and discover. By staying curious, open, and walking our path with courage and authenticity, we continue to evolve. Before concluding, we invite your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. Your engagement helps us so much to continue spreading these important messages and inspiring others on their path to enlightenment. Together, we can co-create a world of unity, peace, and unconditional love, the true essence of the new earth. Thank you for joining us on this transformative path. Until next time, God bless you all.